All right, y'all. So we're here on We Make It Look TV podcast, man, with my brother Daryl Johnson, aka Like a Rock. You know, been knowing this man for a long time, man. So we ready to get into some nitty gritty of him, how he started, where he's at now, and the transition through that whole journey, man. Anything you want to say to?
Man, I appreciate you for having me on here, my brother. Appreciate it.
Anytime. So, man, I'm gonna start with just a couple questions of how we grew up and how we really just kind of met each other. So if you got one memory of, I guess, our childhood or kind of just growing up together, that first memory of each other?
I think when I first met you, I was at WIF and I knew you was over there at Bird. But then when I came to Bird, we locked into in the football field too. You know what I mean? That was something real dope. I feel like I knew your brothers, from when they played for Bird. I was at WIF, but then I met you, a couple years later, and I feel like we was locked in ever since that. You know what I mean? From that, even as a party. I remember one time I came through y'all career. One time we got lit. One time, so I'll never forget that thing too. But definitely football field for sure. And then it was a situation. I don't know what you did that time. Something happened up in the parking lot at LC Bird, and somebody got beat up. Was you out there that time with us?
Yeah. I came at the end. Okay. I remember that. So,
and look, they put everything on me. I had to go to court.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. They wild for that.
Yeah, dude got beat up and they shot around his pockets and threw the keys or something, Oh,
I do remember that now. Oh my God.
With Kendra there, with black guys. I think the dude, I ain't gonna say dude now, but he was over there, I guess, put to sit beside Kendra's girl. And then after the game was over with, we were in the parking lot and we got
ugly.
That thing I know. Dude wrote me on Facebook, was like, you going to jail, you went to George Wolf, and blah, blah. Next day I go to school, they're telling me I got a robbery charge. I'm like, what the hell? It was crazy. That's so much your brothers and you, but definitely football. What about you? What can you remember?
It's so crazy though. So my first memory, like you said, it was basketball, bro. Okay. It was I think we both was on JV. I think I might have been a freshman. You was a sophomore that year, bro. Because I remember we had Ken. We had who else is on that my freshman JV team?
Was Brandon playing? B Will
was on the squad then. Yeah. So I remember we just we had a game at WIF and I just remember you because you was just getting off for real. Even though we ended up winning, but I was just I remember damn, this nigga is hooping for real. And then
y'all the only team to beat us that y'all. I think that was Cosby's first year. I think we lost to y'all and Cosby. Every other game we scored one that year on JV for sure.
Yeah, because y'all definitely was nice. And then I remember after the game, niggas just sat in the stands and we really just chopped it up. And then I remember it wasn't the next year. No, it was the next year. I went to goddamn training camp football, bro, and I just happened to see you there, so I'm just oh shit, I just kind of knew shit, we got a baller here, so it's that shit gonna be up for real, man. So bro. You already know.
Big love.
So so now that we on the sports shit, I like to say you probably one of the best shooters that I ever played with, in high school, definitely any time for real.
That, bro.
And it's so crazy because you the only nigga I ever seen hooping grills, bro. Nigga had the whole setting, bro. Just hooping, bro.
I was ahead of my time, but that was me though. I wasn't trying to be nobody. That really was me. People don't understand when I came to Bird from George Wolf, bro. My 11th grade year, that was me. Wearing the grill, wearing the 2X shorts, holding up. That was me. They probably wearing a big T-shirt under the jersey.
That nigga hit the three, bro. Pulled his hands up, going down. I'm hey, bro, this is crazy, bro.
That was me though. Coach Thomas be tripping off that to this day. He was you the first dude I know that shoot a three to pull the pass off. Bro. But it's I hooped like that my whole life, so it's I couldn't. That was just me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then it wasn't no disrespect to nobody on another team when I was just talking crazy on the court. But that's how I feed off my energy, bro. I'm just was a winner, bro. Today's time everybody want to be buddy, but it's bro, why I'm on this team, you on that team, bro? I'm trying to bust your ass, bro. After the game, we can dap up. If we win, not if I lose, though. I ain't sure.
But I ain't trying to kick it with.
You know what I'm saying? But I just always was loyal to the game. I love the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially football. But it's crazy that you say that about shooting. But I never took basketball seriously, though. People don't need to know that.
Damn.
Nah, I never did, bro. That's why I never worked on my handles, bro. I really didn't care about basketball. I just love football, bro. I love the football and baseball. You know what I mean? That's one thing I regret that I didn't play baseball at Bird. But people don't know I was a left-hand pitcher, bro. And I won like 5 to 7 championships in baseball in the city. Like I really was good. I'm a switch hitter and all that shit, bro.
I ain't never know that either. I ain't never seen you play.
Crazy. Like people probably think, from you playing with me, both sports, you think football or basketball?
I mean, I'd probably say football because I you know, like shit, nigga, we was actually like on the field together. Like, so I know, like, I do
feel like Bird didn't use me as much on offense though that I could have been used. I feel like when I was at Wolf, bro, I was crazy. You know what I mean, at quarterback, but they did get when I came there. You know, Dante was at quarterback, but I remember one game we had a scrimmage and he said he had like a stomach bug. They gave him an opportunity, but they was sacking the hell out of me, and I just like, man, I don't want to play quarterback. I want to play receiver, but I shouldn't have did that. You know, so I know for a fact, bro, I was a better quarterback. Yeah, at the time. You know what I mean? I could run and throw all that, bro. Like, and at that time, Bird still was handing the ball off, but I feel like I was a dual threat. Like, I was left-handed. I know I could throw the ball 70 yards down the field easily, bro. I know I ran a 4.3, 4.4. Like, that was easy, but it's just like, I ain't get to showcase my talent. But like, Lil Lead and George Wolf, bro, football hands down. But really, baseball was my best sport. People don't even know that.
Jeez, that's crazy, bro.
Baseball, bro. Like, you asked anybody, I was a switch hitter. I could throw left hand like 80-something, almost 90 miles an hour. Like, no lie. I just ain't never take it seriously because I went to George Wolf. You know what I mean? Like, they practiced, they only had like 6 people playing baseball.
Fact.
And then one time we had a baseball game playing with 7 people. So it just like, so after that, I was like, man, I ain't playing this no more. But I regret that. I remember it was a coach at Bird. I think his name was Coach Spence. He was the baseball coach at the time. He kept telling me to come out there, but at the time I had committed to West Virginia Tech for football. So I was like, man, I ain't playing baseball. But I regret that though. I regret that, Jane, though, for sure.
Real shit though, real shit. I mean, since, you know, we speaking on Whiff and speaking on like that's, you know, you grew up in the South Side, inner city type of Jane, man. So what is something that you never understand? What is something people would never understand about growing up where we grew up unless they like lived in it?
I grew up in Southside, man. You know, I grew up in like poverty. I seen a lot of like drugs coming up, just seeing people on Jefferson, they was just nodding all drugs. I seen prostitution, like coming up in Southside, but just in a whole, as I got older, man, just the violence, bro, like this is not normal seeing people getting shot at or getting shot at myself. I got grazed myself right here in 10th grade. I got shot myself. So it just was like I think a lot of gun violence, man, like coming up as a kid, that's not normal. Like, people say they see it, but I really seen it. You know, I've been around in the mix, man. I've been in parties. I've been in neighborhoods. I done lost friends from getting shot there, stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I think like the gun violence, man, the drugs is coming up in the city of Richmond. But now, it ain't even just in Southside now. This shit is in Chesterfield. It's in Henrico. It's in Goochland. And drugs, the fentanyl is everywhere.
Everywhere,
you know
taking over for real.
Yeah. So it's just like, but the way I grew up in the city, like, I played sport, but just saying like a lot of like drugs in the neighborhood, man, I feel I shouldn't have been saying that stuff at young, you know. So I tried to stay away from it as much as I could.
Yeah, most definitely. I like how you kind of switched it up from like, cause you've been in it, you experienced that, so now you're on the other end of the spectrum, like trying to get kids to go away from that type of direction, man. Definitely. I appreciate that.
And the goal is to make it out this city. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy, bro. Coming out, I used to clown people like, man, he from Chesterfield, But now, all 4 of my kids from there. I live out there.
Yeah, exactly. It's really the place to be, like, because you don't want to have to deal with your car getting broken into, shit
man, the life. That's not the life. That's not the life, man. And I tell people that, though. It's so crazy, bro. It's not where you from, though, bro. It's like where you headed to and like your destiny to go to. Like, when I was younger, I would have thought Broad Rock. I don't even rep Broad Rock no more. I just rep the city. I rep Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for the community, bro. It's like, I put that, like, behind me. Like, people be saying, get back to their hood. I'm giving back to my environment. I'm giving back to the community.
The community, that's
so
what matters.
So people say, what you doing for the hood, man? I'm putting on for my neighborhood. I'm putting on for the whole Richmond, Chesterfield, Henrico, and surrounding areas, for sure.
100. So if somebody told us at 15 years old that you'll be running a nonprofit group on like or nonprofit foundation pretty much, what would your younger self have said? Even though you just kind of spoke about how you kind of
I would say, hell no. I'm going to the NFL. I'm going to be a rapper. Like, you couldn't tell me. I wouldn't have been coaching. I wouldn't have been mentoring no kids. I would have been like, man, I'm going to the NFL. Okay, if I don't go to the NFL, I'm going to make it in rapping. Like, you couldn't tell me I was going to make it in one of them too. So, but more like after high school, I thought music was going to be my way. I done met so many artists, and I done met Plaz, I done met Lower, I done met Young Dro, I done met Belly Gang Kush recently, the list goes on, Juvenile, so I would have thought I would have been a music artist. You couldn't tell me that. I would have never thought I'd have a community center downtown Richmond, 2 minutes from City Hall. Like, I feel like I don't know nobody else in Richmond or Virginia or on this side of town who got a building like that's not a boys and clubs or recreation. It's facts. Like I'm 35. I got this building when I was 34 years old. Name somebody else in the community got a community center, bro, and don't get major funding. I don't get no major funding, bro.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't get no grants. Like I didn't got sponsorships. People like yourself came and donated. People donate from the community. But far as like the city, like Parks and Recreation or Richmond City, like I think Richmond City gave me $500 recently because Paul Taylor made that happen. We did a basketball event together. But far as like getting funding for my after school program and for my back to school drive, I don't get that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get donations though, so I do support and salute the people that do pour into me like that. But far as like the big hats and people that's in charge in the city, negative. They don't do it.
Speaking of donations, do you got Cash App or anything like that that people can send you donations to that we can put on here? So just
my Cash App, I just made a new one. It's called The Rock Project 804. You're gonna see the Rock Project Foundation on there. So it's money sign The Rock Project 804. You might see it below right here.
Most definitely. So next question. What's one moment that completely changed the direction of your life from going in that direction to now this direction?
That's a good question. Honest to God, bro, it was my 10th grade year, bro. At WIF in the summertime, playing football, right? A lot of my friends was coming back from CCP. If you don't know what CCP is, that's a school in the middle of Jackson Ward back then. You had to wear khakis and t-shirts. I went there my 8th grade year. Okay. Got to go there for 180 days. So this summer, everybody who played for like Westover, Broad Rock, and me, Blackwell could play on the same team. I was playing quarterback. D-Mac was playing receiver. We had like Dude Lavelle playing, my friend Mike Pritchard. Everybody I know, I grew up in Little League football, was coming to WIF. Like, we knew we was going to win. Okay. And we had a scrimmage against Henrico. Like, Henrico was decent back then. We ended up beating them in the scrimmage, a real game scrimmage. They had a dude named thing like Corey Booker. He just passed away like a year or two ago. Rest in peace to him. He ended up playing at UVA. But we ended up beating them in the scrimmage, man. Like, this one we had everybody playing. Like, we gonna win some games, because WIF ain't win games in years before that. That thing seems like Tyree Evans was there. So we ended up having a scrimmage, we ended up beating them. Then like another time, a couple of days later, the guy came there and said, well, nobody else, but like maybe like 10 people couldn't be eligible, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that James smoked us like he couldn't play. So, you know what I'm saying? Then like 2-3 days later, my best friend DeMarcus ended up getting shot, you know what I mean? So it was crazy. Could have been at practice that day, but he ended up getting shot. And I think me seeing him in the bed, and I want to say the same day he got shot, like it was around like, it was just crazy, bro. That thing, just seeing him in that bed with his head wrapped up, you know what I mean? That thing kind of like spooked me up, like, damn, this shit real. But then I think the same day I had my daughter, November 26th, we had a performance one time in the West End at a party, and it was just like, I know we used to always fight in the parties, and that day at the party, it was something like a spirit hit me, be like, man, I ain't keep doing this shit. I got something to live for now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and all my friends was fighting and stuff, and I ain't fight that night. You know what I mean? It made me feel like a pussy, but, you know, it just was like, nah, man, I just had a daughter today. Why I'm gonna go out here and fight? And then that same night we got to fight, they was shooting at our car. So it just was like, damn, bro. That made me be like, you know what? Life different now. I ain't keep fighting. I got something to live for now. Facts. I was wondering why I just seen D-Mac die. Then my daughter was born. All that shit just coming. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go and move a different route. And then really, after me going to Bird, that kind of mellow me, you know. So when you met me at Bird, I still had rough around the edges, but I had to find myself. You know, in my 11th grade year, I still was wild. I'm not gonna lie. I remember one time I got into a situation with X from Glock Boys and Greg, but like they was good dudes. But like by my senior year, I think I feel like I had growth. You know, I'm on Bedwell, like kind of helped me out. So going to Bird, I can't say really changed my life though. Like mentally, because I ain't have certain situations at home, but going to Bird and meeting good people like yourself, meeting Eric. You know, I've been to Rico, meeting people like that. Scott Palomore, rest in peace. Like people like that, like I really rock with. Even Dante Meekins, like people like him. Ray G. I ain't seen Ray G in years, man. But that was my dog. Spitters. People like that, though, I was rocking with, bro. Like I'm like, these dudes are alright, bro. You know what I mean? Then just like they were just like us. They just lived in a different area. But like going to Bird and seeing my best friend get dead in the bed, have my daughter maybe transfer to a different person though, for sure.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. All right, so what do you think that what did we normalize as kids that you realize now just wasn't normal? I know you spoke a little bit on this earlier about just like seeing gun violence and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
gun violence, number one. And for real, man, it ain't cool, bro. Just repping the neighborhood, bro. Like, when you should really sit back and think about that shit, repping your neighborhood and fighting people over that joint, that shit's stupid, for real. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dumb because it's just like, okay, I'm from this side of town, he from that side of town, I ain't fucking with him. That don't even make sense, bro. And what if y'all get a job together? You know what I mean? At UPS, you gonna have to see him. Yeah. What if, your daughter have a child by this dude, just whatever, bro. Just, I'm gonna say, if I got a daughter have a child by somebody else, like you might gotta deal with that person. So I just feel like repping neighborhoods, man, and just the drugs, man. It's not normal, man. It's not normal.
Fact.
Death is not normal as a teenager.
Fact.
You know, it's not. And now I just lost basically a family member this weekend. Like one of my, it's crazy. D-Mac's sister, which he died. His sister just had a child, you know what I mean, passed away. He was 21. He just got killed around Walmsley. You know what I'm saying? Area I grew up in. It'd be like, damn, it's a repeating cycle, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy. He don't even bother nobody, but like, you hear the same sad story a million times, but it's like, damn, man, these kids really out here dying at a young age like that, and that shit is not cool. I was just telling my girl, like, bro, this shit got me numb. Like, I couldn't even cry. I'm just like, damn. I'm so used to that shit, but it just give me flashbacks of like my other friends that passed away though. But like, I couldn't even cry, bro. I'm numb, and I end up going down Walmsley when I got the phone call. I seen his mama, I seen DeMarcus' mama, I seen his sisters, I seen his family. I'm like, I seen this shit before 20 times already. Yeah. So after that, I ended up leaving from down there because, bro, my anxiety. I'm like, man, let me go. It's like, damn. You know, I went home and laid down, bro. Went to sleep. But right in peace to Junior, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that's crazy to have to deal with all that, man. I definitely understand that. So, man, what are some of the survival skills from the streets that actually helped you today as a leader to turning the negative into a positive, kind of?
So you said, say that again. Like,
what are some what survival skills from the streets actually helped you today to be a leader?
My hustle. You know what I mean? And it don't got to be just drugs. I'm just saying, selling Nike sweatsuits, selling coloring books, selling, man, it could be a fish fry or whatever, just selling my hustle. I think that's one of my best skills that I got, and it just came naturally. You know what I mean? Definitely. Like, I just feel like I always been in school. Hey, I bet you can't make 3 free throws in a row for a dollar. You know what I'm saying? All that's just like, I just always had that hustle mentality. Like, flip a corner, I better be heads for a dollar. I always had that in me since elementary. Like, that's something that's been in me. Like, people used to joke, like, man, Rock a hustler, but look where it got me though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't taking from nobody. So can't nobody be like, man, Rock, I don't got no, my name ain't fucked up out here. I ain't out here trying to rob nobody for no weed or for no drugs, nothing like that, or just out here just trying to take from somebody. I'd rather give, bro. You know what I mean? I give my last if I have to, bro. Yeah. I just want to see people win, bro. And like, don't get it wrong. As a young person, I didn't sold a drug or two before, but that wasn't me. But also, that was a part of my environment what I got introduced into. But when I was doing it, I never liked it though. Yeah. I could have been one of the biggest drug dealers. I know everybody in the city, but that's not what I want to do. Fact, so I'm not scared to say, dang, I don't want to do that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not scared.
That ain't the wave. That ain't your wave.
That ain't my wave, bro. That ain't my wave. Because I'm too known, they're going to rob me, bro. They're going to kill me.
Some trying to get a name just off of your name.
That would come with the streets, though. It could be somebody from out of town plug that, or bats can be messed up. It's going to get, like, I'd rather not be a part of that right there.
There's going to be more problems and solutions eventually.
Like, and I know my temper, bro. It's like, I ain't on that, bro.
You know you're going to respect yours and you're going to stand on business. So
for sure, 100%.
Most definitely.
So I say my hustle, for sure.
All right, cool. So, just talking about like the turning points. Who was the first person who believed in you, kind of like before you really believed in yourself that you could be on this path?
My mom and my friends, my close friends. Like, I got a friend named Ron Lee, always like, bro, you the chosen one. My homeboy Nell, he always like, bro, you the one. I got a homeboy named Andreas, I call him Andreas. They always believed in me, no matter what I'm doing. It could be a lawn service, it could be a movie, it could be a mixtape, it could be the community center. They always push me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit right here and lie. Even the mother of my kids, even though we're not together, she always pushed me though. I give her credit for that. So like, my immediate family and friends always push me, and my coaches.
Yeah, because speaking of that, I remember her always coming to every game we had. Like, it's always important. So I already know you got some deep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whether how I play out in the end, bro, like I never take her credit for she always been a supporter for me though.
100,
in high school and after high school.
100. I bet. So when the kids come into pretty much your foundation or your facility, what pain do you see the most often in the kids? Like what turmoil or issues do most of them have? Or
they be wanting love.
Okay,
they be needing that love, you know, like they want love, like they want to have that good feeling, like come here and play the NCAA. Some of the kids I work with, dad not around. Some of the dad might be dead. Some of them might be incarcerated. Some of the dads. I had a kid here 2 years ago who dad and mom was locked up. You know what I mean? Damn. So it would just be like the grandma was raising them. So I think coming here, a lot of kids want love and they want food. They love me. They gonna snag me to death. Goes, can I get extra snack? Can I get a Taki? Can I get an extra muffin? Can I get an extra popsicle? I just give it to them. You know, so I ain't never been the type of person to be like, no, I don't let them OD, but sometimes certain kids in here, I, look out for them behind the table.
You know the situation.
Yeah, for sure. Because that was me. I was them, for sure.
Yeah, 100.
So I was that kid, for sure.
You lived with your grandma through our high school years.
For sure.
So I definitely,
For sure. I definitely was that kid coming up, man. Like, people don't understand that. I was that kid that needed that extra food or sometimes, like, you know what I mean? For sure.
Definitely. So, how do you earn the trust of the kids who've been let down by everybody, like who they can't really trust anybody? Like, how do you come in and earn that trust?
I build a relationship with them first. Every kid in here is different, so I feel like get to know them, ask them what they like to do, ask them what school they go to. Sometimes I don't ask them too much about their personal life, about what goes on at home, but I might just tell them, like, the number one rule here, you're gonna respect me, respect Mr. B, respect Ms. Tay, Coach Rude. Like, I teach kids respect, but I build that relationship with them, man. Like, whether one kid don't like the video game, they like the color, so some days I color with them. It might be a kid who don't like the color, they like the computer. I go down there and watch them play Roblox. You just building that relationship with them so they can trust me. That's all.
For sure. I bet. And then, speaking on the kids a little bit more, what is the biggest lie young people are being told today that you think? Or misconstrued, kind of? Like maybe you don't have to, like, success comes easy, or like just maybe you ain't got to put in all the work that you need to. Or
that's a good one, but and it's gonna sound crazy, bro. The snitching thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. And I'm gonna get you to a certain degree, but it's really programming that's wrong. It's like, if this person did something, why not tell them if you're a kid? If you're not in the street, if you're a regular kid, you ain't out here betraying nobody. Right now, if this kid come in here and hit you, tell Coach Rock, he hit me.
Yeah.
No, because we get started, man, snitching, don't snitch. That's wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's in our brains. That is wrong for real, bro. And it sounds crazy, that like a stereotype, but bro, that shit is wrong, bro.
You're absolutely right, because like you said, if they come in here and hit the kid and then they hit them back, they get in trouble. Like, they learn retaliation from an early age, like it was eye for eye, stick for a stick type thing. That's eventually gonna lead them down the wrong path.
100%. That's why a lot of people keep getting locked up and keep getting killed, bro, because they got that mindset, bro. A lot of pride is getting a lot of people would still be right here on this earth if it wasn't for pride.
Dead ass, bro.
You know what I mean? For sure. But I really think that snitching rule is like crazy to a certain extent, bro. Just if you ain't in here in the streets, and like, that's no snitching rule for a kid, it's not cool, bro. It's not cool. We shouldn't put that in our kids, man. Yeah. Like, don't snitching. Don't tell somebody hit you. Don't hit them back. To a certain extent, defend yourself, but like, man, we gotta teach these kids the right way, the positive. See, I'm real big on kids now, so the way I'm speaking, I'm coming from OG, how I was told. Yeah. So instead of giving a kid a gun or some weed, man, show them how to be an entrepreneur, to get a car wash, to go out here and sell waters, to go out here and wash trash cans. Show them how to get money like that. Like, it's just certain things that I feel like as an OG we gotta start doing now to these kids, because they got so much access to the internet, bro. You can watch porn on there. You can watch how to shoot people, like, it's people on YouTube to do crazy shit on here, guns, like, all that, bro. Yeah. But that's it. It's too much for them. So I try to keep them active to be kids. Don't grow up so fast, man. Like we grew up too fast, honestly, bro. We grew up too fast, bro. Like, man, I jumped out of the porch when I was 12 years old, bro. That's not cool, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not
you should
cool.
be learning and just enjoying your childhood, like, you know.
Sure, but they think the social media and the
glorify it.
They glorify too much stuff so young, man. And so a kid they see these cars and big mansions and these other kids got it, but some of that should be fake, but they glorify it. They want it now. They want to be like, just slow down. It's okay to be a kid. It's okay to go out here and play football. It's okay to go out here and be painted. It's okay, because when I was a kid, I used to love field day. I used to love going to the pool. Like, it's okay.
All that shit, man.
Nowadays, a lot of kids don't play football no more, bro. They think it ain't cool. Like, I ain't playing no football. But like, bro, football can get you rich.
You feel me? Like, rich, legitly rich. Like,
legitly rich. You can change your family generation wealth, like, for real. Like, I just left Aunt house recently, you know what I'm saying?
Aunt too, yeah.
Aunt played football with us, bro, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like to see him.
Shout out Aunt Lo, yeah.
For sure. To see him make it like that, bro, and he got a mansion now, got a basketball court in his house, got a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Just saying where he come from, he from Southside, like, it's possible. That's one friend I know who never worked a job, bro.
Yeah.
He never worked a job, bro. Ever. He played football for Reed. Football was his job.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. But look what it got on. Look what they got them at. So I'm trying to show kids, if y'all put the grind in, put the work in, like, you can get that too. But I ain't gonna lie, Ant was different. He always worked hard in practice, bro.
Always.
Bro.
He was never on no wild shit.
Never, bro.
Like, he was
never.
always focused on school and football.
For sure.
School and football, bro. That's the only thing I ever known him to be.
And everybody say that about him, bro. I'm like, he's one of the ones, like, bro, no, he was popular, but he won't never know in a way person. He just, when it's time to go to work, bro, he going to work on that field, bro. And he a team player like a LeBron, bro. Like he might not be the most best shooter on the team, but he gonna play his role. Hey, look, man, D up, man, lock in. Like, that's a real leader, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I always show my love to him because he one of the ones, but like, that really got out the mud, and his family supported him, and he's still the same person, bro. Still the same person, bro. Still the same person, bro.
That's love, man. That's love, man. So, bet. So, what's the difference you think between, just a little street wisdom, what's the difference between respect and fear?
Respect is like somebody to respect you. I feel like when somebody fear you, they'll kill you.
Real shit.
So if I respect you, I'm gonna come at you like, oh, I respect, bro. I'll let that thing go. But if I'm scared of you, bro, I'm gonna try to kill you. Yeah. Or a person might try to kill me. I respect Rock, so I'm gonna let that thing go. But if they scared of me, bro, I'm gonna kill this nigga.
I gotta get him before he get me.
For sure. Yeah. That's dangerous. So I never want nobody in the world to fear me. Even when I was a little kid, like, doing stuff, people like, don't be scared of me, bro. You know what I mean? Respect me, though. So that's why you ask any kid in my program to come through the Rock Project door, what's Coach Rock #1 rule? They're going to say respect.
Facts.
Respect gets you a long way more than money. Respect, bro. Respect, bro. Like, I don't care how much money somebody got. Respect, bro. Respect can get you a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what, bro? Like, right, you might get a business one day, right? And look, Daryl might need a job. You be like, who your dad was? Like a Rock. Man, I respect, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know you might hire him with the least experience and another kid who you don't know, but I was for me, you might be like, I'm going to hire him first,
Facts.
bro. You get what I'm saying?
I know he taught you what he knows, and I know you going to represent that to the fullest in here. So
for sure,
like,
for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Also, like, what is one decision that can change a young person, like, entire future? Like, you think just locking in, like we was talking about with Ant, just staying focused?
Staying focused and getting knowledge. I feel like getting knowledge from people that's successful and non-successful can help a person out in their future. Like learn about credit, learn about saving, learn about entrepreneurship, learn about just, you can Google certain stuff on the internet, ChatGPT, they'll give you information. I think doing the research on stuff nowadays can set you up in the future for success. Definitely. I feel like the best revenge in life is success. So for a young kid, get that knowledge and put the grind in with it, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now, if anybody watching this right now and you young, even if you older too, but when you put the grind in, you can pray and stuff like that. I don't know what y'all belief is, but you got to put the grind in. The labor work got to get put in. I guarantee you, if you go out here and work 10 times harder than you did yesterday, by that 30th day or by that year, you set that goal, you're going to get to it. You know what I mean? And sometimes on Facebook, I just set goals about 10 years ago, I want a man cave. I got a man cave. I want a house. I want a BMW. I want my own community center. Everything I was speaking in, bro, that shit happened, bro. I want to move it. I did that shit, bro. I want a coloring book. I did that shit. I'm going to say it on here first. I want a puzzle. I'm going to come out with a puzzle by Christmas time. Like a rock, I'm going to have a puzzle. Watch what I say.
Yes, sir, man. Definitely. And the steps to it, man. You know, he got a dream and he went through it and he went through the steps to accomplish it and he did it, man.
For sure.
Bet. So, let's see, what's the decision? What do you think is one thing that every young man needs to hear?
Like in general, any young man?
Yeah, just young man, young woman.
Just respect your elders, man. Respect your elders, man. And just stay positive, man. That's it, man. Love your family, man, and respect your elders, man.
Word. So, I'm kind of move on to the closing, man.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yes, sir. So, what do you want your legacy to be? What would you like to for people to remember you as when you're long and gone? And
a person that just gave back, who ain't never let no situation change him from who he is, man. Like, and a person that was able to beat the odds, took care of his family, took care of his kid, didn't gatekeep, and who just loved like the youth, man. Like when I'm in my casket one day and somebody speaking over me, just be like, man, he was one of the ones, man. Like who just was solid. He'll give his last to people, and he wanted everybody to win. It's like Michael Jackson said, like he wanted the peace, bro. Like I want peace for everybody, man. Like I don't like death, you know what I mean? I don't like people getting a long time in jail. Like I understand stuff happens, bro, but I feel like everybody deserves a second or third time. You know, ain't nobody perfect. So I just want everybody to know when Daryl Johnson gone away, that he was about peace for the youth and for the community and for his kids. That's mainly it, bro. Like for real, bro. That's how I'm gonna sum it up, for real.
That's all right.
For peace, bro. For peace, bro. For sure.
Definitely. Speaking on that in your legacy, 20 years from now, what do you hope people say about your life, since you kind of just spoke on that a little bit?
He just was one of those ones, man. He was the Master P of Richmond. He shot basketball, played football, ran track, coloring book, movie, community center, rapper, business owner, husband, brother, friend, cousin, uncle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully one day a granddad. So he just was one of the ones. He was the Master P of Richmond, jack of all trades.
Yeah, one of them type of they got the big mansion with the painting, and you kind of like the patriarch of everything.
For sure.
One that set everything up, and they just look and be like, yeah, man, my great grandfather did that. Man. He put us in position.
100. I would love that. Yeah. If I can look down and see that joint, that'd be tears of joy.
No cap, bro. Like, I think that should be everybody goal, man. Word. So, man, I'm gonna probably, this is my last real question.
Okay.
If you could finish this sentence, real success is what?
Real success is when you put your people who supported you in position, you take care of your family, and when you ain't got to punch a clock every day. The money just coming to you when you sleep.
Yeah, 100, man. 100. That's real success for sure.
For sure.
All right, and then if I 60 seconds.
Okay.
Imagine every person trapped in the streets is watching right now, no interruptions. What would be your message to them?
So if everybody was locked in?
Pretty much is if a young person in the street, if you could talk to them for like just a minute, and what would be your message to them? Like somebody that's really, somebody that used to be like one of us. You feel me? Like back in the day.
Bro, don't get in everybody's car. Everybody ain't your friend, bro. Just because you ride with him today with these beefs, man, 5 years from now, bro, your mindset ain't gonna be the same, bro. Start your business, bro. Lock in, bro. Get closer to God, bro. Whatever you believe in. Give back, bro. Ask questions. Pray. Save money. Get your credit right. Get you a car. Get a bank account. Try to have one baby mama if you can. Lock in, take care of your kid. Respect your mama and dad, no matter what position they in. That'll be my thanks out to them, bro. For
100, yeah, that's definitely like that's it. Yeah. Whatever he just said, man, that shit is deep for real. Like that, definitely something that y'all needed. I wish I kind of would have had somebody tell me that back in the day, for real, man.
And they gotta lock in and listen to it, bro. You know what I mean? 'Cause stuff happens, life happens, bro. Like so now. And just be happy, bro. Like, don't rush nothing. Be happy, bro. Like I'm 35 years old, bro, and I go through shit every day. But I can honestly say right now, I'm so happy, bro. Like the person I'm with right now, she got me so motivated. She about to be a nurse practitioner. My business going good. My oldest daughter just got a license. It's crazy. My second daughter going to LC Berg. That's crazy now. She a freshman. She just made a JV cheering squad. Little Daryl getting better. My youngest daughter, like, I'm happy in life, bro. You know what I mean? I'm happy. When I wake up, I don't got no regrets for nothing, bro. God is good, bro.
You collecting the wins, man.
For sure.
It really is.
And I had 1,000 losses, bro. 5 million losses, bro. So my wins coming in. But I do feel like now in life, when you elevating in life, you getting battle tested. So I feel like I've been getting battle tested a lot lately, but I'm still coming out swinging, bro. Every time.
And it made you ready for these blessings now, man. Because like you said, all the losses you took, you can really appreciate the wins, no matter how small, how big, how medium it is, man. Wherever it come from, you just gotta love it because you know an L can come anytime. And so just the W's really
for sure.
Bet, man, bet. That's pretty much all I got for you, dog.
Yeah. I want to say I appreciate you, bro. I hope you keep winning. I'm going to make sure once you start getting rolling, I'm going to start, plug you in with certain people in the city who to put a spotlight on too. I feel like whether they got a business, whether they doing what I'm doing, whether they an artist, man, I feel like what you doing going to go far too, but you got to put the grind into it.
Yes,
hopefully you can start getting paid off your views, all that, bro. Hopefully you start vlogging, all that, and then it's having fun with it. Whether you don't make money, as long as you having fun with this thing, bro, because one day you can teach the kid how to do this. Yeah. Like how your friend came in and said, look, bro, this is how you set up, you learn it, so you just freestyling. I guarantee you, for this first episode, by the time you're on episode 7 or 8, it's gonna be way more better, bro.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna have you back too.
For sure, I'm a lot, for sure. So then you might say, okay, next episode, I'm gonna do this lighting, or I'm gonna make more eye contact, or I'm gonna turn the mic down, or up. All that gonna come into play, but whenever you need me, bro, you call me and say, Rock, pull up. If I'm free, I'm there, bro.
Yes, sir. For sure, man. I appreciate everything.